If you want to grow in your career and get to the next level, you're going to get there a lot faster if you're making an impact. When people see your value as someone who takes action and has a meaningful impact on the business, the customer, or the team, or the mission, it's a lot easier for them to see you as someone who's on the rise, someone to promote. The thing about making an impact is that you want to do it in the right way. A lot of people impact others, and not in a good way. You want to be someone who makes a positive impact. So here are 3 questions to ask yourself. First, ask yourself, what's missing? Where is there a gap? What's glitchy? What do you and others find troublesome? What's something that, if addressed, would meaningfully impact the business? What tends to happen is, unless you own or run the company, it's really easy to lose sight of opportunities for impact. You focus on your role and responsibilities, you're in the weeds, and you start getting into siloed thinking. But if you want to grow and get promoted, you have to get out of your silo and exercise an owner's mind. And owners look at what is and reimagine how it could be better. Second, if you want to get to the next level in your career and are looking for how you can make more of an impact, think about who. Who needs help? Who's missing something? Who's facing challenges? And how can you help? Maybe it's a customer or a client. Go beyond what's the norm. We sell financial software to banks, so we can help them with that. Or we sell consulting services, so we can help them with that. Well, that's what your competitors are doing. So you do more. Have broader conversations with them. Maybe in the course of conversation around financial software, you hear them mention they're having trouble with hiring. You don't have anything to do with hiring, but you offer to connect them with your human resources person who has a really successful hiring system and can give them some great advice to improve their hiring. No charge, and just like that, impact. Or maybe it's a peer who needs your help. One leader brought me in to coach a junior exec who didn't want to help their peers, and it cost them the last promotion. When you show that you're a team player, not doing other people's jobs for them, but looking for ways to help as appropriate, you're seen more as promotion material. Maybe who needs help is your boss or your boss's boss. What are they struggling with? Do you know? Have you asked? Most leaders feel like they have to be the answer person and the solver of issues, but imagine how they'll feel when you're the one who becomes an answer for their issues. Third, being a person of impact can get you promoted at work, and one way to increase your impact is to get crystal clear on your strengths. You have strengths that can help other people. A lot of people create success by doing what they're good at, and they don't even realize that they are particular strengths of theirs. They sort of go along and assume that others are good at these things too. At some point in your career, you have to start cataloging your strengths, and then you can start to use them more strategically, and you can even strengthen them, and you can add to them. To have an impact, get really clear on your strengths and go on a hunt to find places where they will be especially helpful. You just may find yourself saving the day and winning the goodwill you need to get recognized and valued and promoted. To get to the next level in your career, you need to be seen as a person of impact. One way to do that is ask yourself what's missing, how can you help? A second way is to ask yourself who needs help? Who can you support and have an impact on? And a third way is to take a good close look at your strengths and then to look for where you can best use them to have an impact.